Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, and today we are going on a point of view drive with the all new Nissan X-TRAIL. This is the 4th generation model, looking very nice, very muscular appearance on the road. Just look at those wheel arches. We have the massive V-motion grille and also the split design for the headlamps. Tell me in the comments, how do you like the appearance of this car? And now let me show you the side profile. Once again, robust wheel arches, massive wheels. Let me show you them from a bit closer. So these are actually the 20-inch ones, 255/45 R20 e-Power, the electrified powertrain, the very special and unique electrified powertrain from Nissan. So now you will see how it works, and this is how it looks from the rear. New LED lights, horizontal, very sharp lines. We can open the tailgate by pressing the button on the key, and there we go. Look how wide it is, the opening itself. This is the 7-seat version. You can also go for the 5-seat version, and when you go for the 7-seat, then you get, of course, the extra 2 spaces for the occupants at the rear, and in the third row, occupants up to 1.60 m can be comfortable. So that's really impressive. Press it here to close it, or you can just press it again on your key. Of course, this is the new key. And now, without further ado, let's jump on board and let's see the details here. Look at this gorgeous spec on this one, and the materials, really impressive quality. I'm really impressed by this. So now let's jump on board and yeah, well, let's see how it drives. Alright then, beautiful layout in front of us. Let's press the start button. Comes to life. This is the gear selector. Put it to drive and we are ready to go.
Turn right after 50 meters.
Okay, so the layout in front of us, we have the 12.3-inch digital cockpit and also the additional 12.3-inch screen in the middle with the new Nissan Infotainment system. And as you can see, we are moving in silence because this is the innovative electrified powertrain called the e-Power. We also have the e-Force all-wheel drive in this car, which means, so hear me now, it's a special technology. Basically, we have 2 electric motors in this one, and they are driving the wheels. And the petrol engine is also here, 1.5 liter turbocharged petrol engine, but it's only here to give electricity to the electric motors. So the idea is that you don't need to charge this car, but you have the EV feel when you are driving it. And look how smooth this is now. So we are cruising with electric power, and you also get, of course, benefits from the EV, the instant torque and instant power, and definitely so nice to cruise in this car. So let's talk about the specs. Model in our video, as I said, has the e-Force, which is the special all-wheel drive system made specifically for electrified powertrains from Nissan, of course. And it's so smooth. We will actually be going on off-road. That video will come a bit later on, I think, or maybe it's already live. You can check it on my channel. But yeah, some impressive driving characteristics from this one. And the specs: 2 electric motors, front and rear axle, 213 PS, that's the total output. You can also go for the front wheel drive layout with the e-Power. Then you have the electric motor on the front axle, and then the output is 204 PS. Also, there is a mild hybrid available with 163 PS. You will also notice, I think, the head-up display, the nice 10.8-inch display with the information that you need. So currently, for example, the speed limit and the arrow showing us where to go next. So the navigation is active, that is why we have it. You can also notice the very cool energy flow here, where you see the details, and you can see what's happening within the system. Pedal, there's also the
E-pedal
button. So when you press the
E-pedal,
you have regenerative braking. For example, look at this. I'm driving, now I release the throttle and the car slows down. And while it's slowing down, I'm not pushing the brake, I just released the throttle. But the cool thing is that, of course, the brake light lights up because the car is slowing down, and automatically it lights up. Now it will be very easy for you to get used to the e-pedal. I think many drivers of this car will use it very often, especially in the city, and that way of course you can be more efficient, and also you have this nice feel, EV feel, when you are driving, just like you have it, for example, with the instant torque. And we also have the linear tune in this car, so of course you will have the petrol engine running, of course, in some periods because it charges the battery. But the good news is that you don't have the crazy revs or, you know, unpleasant sound. You have the linear tune, that's what they call it. It's a special system. They were developing this system to have the most pleasant drive. And yeah, one thing about the e-pedal, the car will slow down, but it will not go to a complete stop. It will go to a speed of around 5 kilometers per hour. So share your thoughts with me. How do you like this layout, and what do you think about this powertrain, the powertrain? There's also the EV button. When you press this, you go into EV mode, obviously. So look how nice and quiet it is now in the EV mode. Of course, if the car senses that the petrol engine needs to be turned on, it will turn off the EV mode. But here we can just cruise along. And you may notice that we have the classic switches for the AC, which is a big thumb up from me, because that's the easiest way to change the AC, really. And also some physical buttons here on the steering wheel where you can actually change the display view. Look at this. Now we have more of a classic view with the dials, but since we have the electric motors driving the wheels, here you don't have revs, you have percentage of power, just like on electric cars. And of course on our right, the classic speedometer. In the middle, the energy flow, and you can change what you see here in the middle as well. You can have the navigation, and that way, you know, you have all the info that you need right in front of you, because you have navigation, you have the head-up display, there's arrows showing you where to go, speed limit, so really everything you need within your eyesight. And let's also talk about the performance. 7 seconds is the acceleration from 0 to 100 for the e-Power e-Force version with 5 seats. If you go for the version with 7 seats, like this one, then it's 7.2 seconds. If you go for the front-wheel drive, then the acceleration is 8 seconds to reach 100 kilometers per hour. Okay guys, so thank you very much for watching this video. Do subscribe to the channel, as there will be plenty of more to come with the new Nissan X-Trail. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.